Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. I'm the Mysterious JG. So, last time we kind of, well, maybe I should be, where are we at with the Imperial Court? Oh, we've got full, we got full diplomacy, but we don't have a lot of cash. So I could probably hang off on that one. I was thinking it might be time to appease some tribes. These tribes here are competing between us and Tokugawa, and we're good buddies, so no reason to mess with those tribes. And I got nobody who can appease the tribes out here, so let's just let the turn end. Looks like I've gained the minister trait. Armory has been constructed. Yeah, if I could take these two cities with this army, I'll feel pretty good. I think my main expansion after it's got to be through the Maida territory, in hopes that I can eventually come up here and I either got to ally with the Mori or attack the Mori and take their stuff. Okay, you guys, this is about ready to fall.
Playtime's over.
Shaman Yamazaki, always ending playtime. He is obsessed with identifying the end of playtime.
Acknowledged. Leave it to me.
So, yeah, I feel like we can grab a few more castles here. I think this is probably as far as we can go. I can try to expand down here, but if I grab some stuff in here and then concentrate on the Maida, I've got what feels like a pretty continuous piece of territory. If I grab all these territories, this whole zone here belongs to me. That's cool, I suppose. Meanwhile, how do the, they're friendly with me. Because we fought each other's side before. So, my uncle is pretty happy with me. Don't think that's going to last forever. Because no matter how strong I get, he's one of the leaders who is coded to never become a vassal. So I'll have to either conquer him or just let him hang out there.
We're moving out.
Tokugawa clan constructed Fuji something castle. Looks like they're coming to help out. Oda clan was eliminated by Tokugawa clan. That seems like a dick move. Wasn't Oda like your dude? Takado castle and Urahara castle. Yeah, they're not even going after the same target I am necessarily. They are interested in expansion. Meanwhile, we got some growth up here because of castle or road development. Alright. So not even my intellect was enough to unite the land. No, it wasn't. It's the power of the Blitz trade. Let's leave bases far away from the castles.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
Actually made more than I spent for a change. One or more enemy castles have been scouted. Quite a few people have gathered at Daka Castle. I thought I saw something where a base up here was getting attacked. Oh, the Nanbu are trying to expand. Interesting. If the Nanbu take out some of these weaker clans, I'll have like one stronger opponent to fight rather than a bunch of weak opponents. Not worried about the Nanbu, but interesting.
What are you wanting?
Okay, so now that I... Oh, never mind. The commons isn't complete. I thought this was the place they could develop, because I figured the place I took back a stage of development would be ready to turn into something else. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. I'll get building. I'll get busy. I'll get moving with milk on the rocks. And yet another church. These can be expensive. Eventually, these places, I'm not going to be manually controlling the development anymore, so... At some point, I'm going to turn this over to the AI. So, iron, I think I got to go with conscripts. I'll get the job done with less people than usual, you'll see. I'll show you, you'll see.
What are you wanting? Thanking you very much.
That should be enough money, actually, not just for, not just for, all the development. But I should... One of our castles lacks someone to protect them. Yeah, somebody needs to be the new boss of this zone. Let's not go with somebody whose loyalty is absolutely in the crapper, because I'm afraid those guys are too close to the front line and will get hired away. But if we got somebody who's... Here's an Ashikaga officer. What's your story, friend? Lord of Shimotsuke Kitsurugawa Castle, son of Yorizumi, after his brother Kunitomo died heading to Nagoya Castle during the invasion of Korea, he married his wife and acquired his land. Wow. That sounds like a real piece of work. Well, he's just got the worst stats, is the thing. His poll isn't terrible, but it's not good. So I got curious about who he is. That guy he's got his scouter on. She has a good poll score. Let's see if we can make her reasonably happy. And some place ended up with a whole bunch of officers, but where was it? Rifu's still got quite a few. Well, I'm trying to send officers of high loyalty over there because, again, it's on the front lines. So where did all those... I guess they got spread between several places, so it's already not that impressive. Many there were. Oh, Koizumi might be where a lot of them ended up. I don't want to move the bloody-handed just yet, because I will eventually probably be setting up a district over here and letting the AI control the north. And when I do, I'll be moving all the created officers into this district that'll be the new front line. But I want to get either Central General, Border General, Reserve General, or Senior Manager. I'd like to get into Senior Management. And, you know, I can switch it up later, but it might be time to actually set up a province over here. And I can put Nobunaga, let me see, Schemer, Daring, what are those things? Style, Captured Officers, High Performance, Less Supply. Units attack rises when muskets are equipped. Easier to lower enemy bases morale. Population growth I prefer. Speed up developing crops. Less risk of riots. And a better pull score. I'm actually okay with this guy. So we're making a new province under Harutomo Yuki. It seems weird that it wouldn't be under one of these more famous officers. What would your effects be? High performance with less supply, units attack, maximum number of troops? Nah. Yeah, the assistant style I like because it's actually good for the daring is more of a assistant is more of an economic one. That'll definitely be what we want to do once we've got a backwater province set up. I'd be curious to see if you get a what the hell, you know what, I like the idea of Ina being in charge. She's got the same type of capability as Yukimura and a better pull score. I don't know if that affects anything or not. I don't know how they what the thing is they used to actually rate list their oh, it looks like it's intelligence. Because he's better at Yukimura than everything except they're tied for intelligence and he's got better pull. But there are people below Yukimura with better pull than him. Yeah, it's intelligence. So I don't really know if that does anything. Now I just kind of think it would be amusing to have Ina be in charge of the province. It's such a deep honor to be named regent. I won't let you down, my liege. So now I am kind of curious if that does anything for her loyalty. So, order, province. Oh. Never mind. Daimyo province, then Ina province, probably. Be the easiest way to figure this out. She's not even the first officer listed in her own province. So she doesn't appear to have gotten a loyalty bonus from it either. Okay. Oh, but I probably need to actually give them orders. Transport supply details. So I could send 10% of my supplies to that province to help them. Maybe we'll do that. And then as far as their orders, we will allow them to attack others, and their target will be Sano clan. They cannot appease, they cannot assimilate. I guess they're allowed to appease, but they can't assimilate. They won't change lords. They can change lords. Innovation, upkeep. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah, Ina, you're in charge of taking out this clan, even though I've already got armies on the way that should be taking care of it. Change of Mystery's begun improving roads.
This is how battle is done.
Oh, I
Enemy
didn't...
officer down.
Oh, Shaman Yamazaki killed Nagakira Asano, and I didn't even notice because I didn't know he was in battle, or I would have been manually overseeing it. Oh well. Wonder if I would have been more or less likely to have murdered someone. Oh, he's using the ogre tactic.
We march.
Tozawa clan was eliminated by Nanbu clan, so that's... The Nanbu are expanding their power. It'd be nice to see them go to war with the Asano, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it really doesn't. I'm going to take them both out eventually. 1,000, 3,000, 1,000, 4,000. Do I have enough troops? Yeah, I probably do if I don't get into a lot more combat. We got improving roads some more. So what are you guys up to? My liege, there are no bases near our province so we can attack. Please consider reorganizing our province. What do you mean there's no bases that you can attack? Oh, did you guys build this castle? 'Cause I don't remember it being there before. Oh, they're complaining their targets are too far away, which, you know, fair enough. AI doesn't like to attack targets that aren't really close by. They're not into using wood oxen. I've gained the politician traits. Let the heavens know of my badassery. These are messengers reach the Imperial courts. I would love to grant you a wish, but perhaps the gift of 15,000 gold? Yes. We're going to pay 15,000 gold to become the senior manager. This day forth, I am senior manager. Those that fail to bow to my authority will get poor performance reviews. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Yamasa Hori and various others. Understood. For now, and I'll do my utmost to serve you. Let's show them our skills. I believe fallen ill. Spear wall trait.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's
Uehara
last
Castle
month's
is
balance.
surrounded.
Reporting in.
We sent supplies to Komatsu. Mogami clan has changed their mind about us. How about teaching politician? Political. Electron Kaizu Castle, but couldn't find anything. Alright. Now, do I get to order road construction in other zones? I do not get to order road construction in these zones. Because they are another district's stuff. I could construct a fortress. And I've been thinking I might want to have a fortress up here. Oh, that's a... It'd be nice if I knew how it would come out. Like, it'd be nice if I had some indication whether it would be better to have a fortress here or here. Or why can't I do one up here? Gold mine for Shibata Castle. It seems like having a post here and maybe one here would be good. I don't know. agonizing over these decisions just for the hell of it. Let's throw down a new city on the coast here. We'll see whether it comes out good or bad in the long run. We'll get Masamune himself to construct it. Now, this place that I was thinking should be a cargoman can start working on being a cargoman. And this place can work on becoming an orchard. And still not out of stuff to do, although I'm kind of out of gold. Turn you into a cathedral. I really am kind of out of gold, aren't I?
What would you like?
That's all the labor used up. And teach a trait. Slightly less labor needed for infrastructure tasks. So we want to give that to... She's already got a bunch of traits. Yeah, they want us to give it to Komatsu. Let's give it to Komatsu. Although she doesn't have great pole. We should probably give that to somebody who has really good pole. And doesn't already have it. Because we'd mostly be using people with pole for this kind of thing anyway. Yeah. Because it's the politician trait. Yeah, let's make Zerfall a politician. He's not watching this LP, but what the hell? He's not a warrior, he's a politician and a baldo. That makes sense. Alright. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot I was going to check. They said the... my uncle looks at us differently. Oh, he's gone to normal. He wasn't friendly, now he's at normal. These guys are all in awe of us. The Nanbu are cautious of our strong influence.
This is how battle is done.
Hi, Shaman, I've taken this castle. Playtime is... Oh, wait, I didn't say anything about playtime. That's odd. How out of character for me.
Leave it to me.
Kind of want you guys to keep going straight that way, because I feel like these guys are already heading for Tokado Castle. Where are you heading, Tokugawa unit? Apparently none of my business.
We march.
Oh, interesting. We got an officer led by a female. This is Chiyomi Mochizuki's unit. She may be like a created character or something. Chiyomi Mochizuki, you'll forgive me, I hope. I'm curious. Oh, Chiyomi Mochizuki. Takeda retained her when her husband was killed at the Battle of Kawakanajima. She served Shingen Takeda as a ninja and taught young shrine maidens how to gather information as they traveled. No, she sounds like she had a pretty interesting life. But I didn't... now I'm kind of... I'm curious what her loyalty boosts were, but Horyo clan has been eliminated. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we're going straight... I was hoping we would take a more efficient path and not... You do not have the troops to overrun this castle anyway, so I guess we'll switch and attack this castle.
Acknowledged.
Leave it to me.
That is, Osen. Okay. Kobayakawa clan. Itty Bitty Kobayakawa has been eliminated by the Mori. How did you let that happen to your beloved ally, Tokugawa? I don't know who these guys are, but they're probably in trouble too.
Attack!
Masanori. Oh, Masanori Fukushima. He's another famous officer. He's getting taken out here. He was a... oh, I should be probably actually controlling this battle, shouldn't I? Although I think I've sorted myself out, my liege, and intend to serve you with utmost loyalty.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
One of our enemy castles has been scouted. Bloody-handed has grown in power. One or more of our castles lacks someone to protect it. Yeah, here's one of the guys I talked about. I head for Uhara Castle immediately. So if we look at his loyalty, or his stats, I was talking about this in an earlier video, and it didn't quite work out the way I was expecting it to. Should be showing up any old time now, although it depends on how good his loyalty went up. Third son of Yukitaka, on his way to Sekigahara, he was attacked by 38,000 troops led by Hidetada Tokugawa. He successfully drove them back, pushing him into Shinano. And his loyalty is not that bad, but hiding his abilities so as not to be treated poorly will take time to reveal true power. So yeah, it's interesting. We do have characters whose his loyalty is now should be in orange, but we have guys whose stats will not be all maxed out until they've actually been with you for a while. And giving them treasure doesn't necessarily help. Now we could give him a... we could grant him a rank. Although I'm usually giving that to people whose loyalty isn't super high. But his isn't super high. Maybe we could make him the accounting director. He's 60. I don't know much longer he's going to be around. But he's a really good officer. So I don't know about this one. I don't know if giving him a post is actually going to do anything with his loyalty. Again, I know it sounds ageist, but the fact that he's 60 is making a big difference to me. Because Kita Katakura is almost 70 now. Yeah, we got a bunch of oldies that I don't think I realized are quite as old. Because you go, like, yeah, Earl King isn't going to last too much longer. You go by their portraits and you don't really notice. So the fact that he's running a castle might boost his loyalty enough that it's fine now. Oh, this is where I send a bunch of unhappy people. Why don't you run that castle with the help of this guy who sucks at pull? Again, just trying to find cities that can spare officers that are not created officers, because I'm going to give them away later. Maybe I'll give you guys KG to use for actually, this is a good officer for you guys to have. So he's kind of middling. Theata Midland. Need to reorganize my district so that that's an Ina's district. It's Suppose I could have put him in charge of the district, actually. He's Ina's father-in-law. You going to be an orchard? Why aren't you a cargoman? I must always build cargomans when the, well, let me see. What is this place going to be short of? Well, I guess... And I lost track of which one it is. I guess over here, troop counts aren't going to matter that much because it's Odaka. It's not exactly like going to be a front line base, which is where I'd really be interested in making sure I've got the best troop counts. And I can eventually build an arsenal, and arsenals are going to require more crafts than anything else. So let's build towards getting plenty of crafts, and in that case that is orchard. Are you sick or something? Keeping master retainer difficult is... Yeah, I can't tell if he's actually sick or if he just sucks. Because he's got... Well, the fact that his stats are in red suggests he's sick. Eventually, I'm going to just need to stop running all this stuff manually.
What would you like?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. And edit provinces and make sure we throw this city. No, I don't want to make that the main base. I just want to add this to the province. Which means that I will have no bases. Oh, base outside of control 0. I guess it was part of the Daimyo province somehow, even though it seems like it's out of range. And I just gave it to the Ina province. So that's the thing that I chose to do. I guess I need to get diplomacy with the Imperial Court going again. We'll get you doing that. You're almost as effective as these other guys. And I'm not as... Nah, we'll give it to a created officer to do. That will be Earl King's job. And that will take us to the end of the video. Alright, guys. So I'm continuing to try to just grab up a few cities here in the center before switching things up and going after the Imago. And we'll see how that goes next time on Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.